Yeah.
Just dig the tunnel.
More to the side.
Okay, so while you're walking around getting breakfast, very um, charming young man with like slicked back blonde hair, who looks like the poster boy for kellishness. He pretty much looks like perhaps like if he was in Kadira, right? He would probably be like one of those guys on a motivational poster to join the military. He shows up, but he's wearing like street thug outfit and has like dozens of knives hanging off him, and walks up to Charles and smiles and is like, "Mr. Charles, members of my organization have been looking to speak with you. Would you please come with me?"
Sure. This can't be any worse than walking into a trap.
Tap you on the shoulder. Sir Charles, should I go find Veni and Deep Root, or
Yes.
okay?
Are you waiting for Veni and Deeproot to show up? Or are you leaving and
I'm gonna
letting?
get them and let them know that Sir Charles has been taken off has taken off with this fellow.
I see.
Deeproot would probably be like chowing down on those vegetables and roots
Deeproot
and whatever
is
else he has
elbow
available.
deep in breakfast.
Yeah, Deeproot is just cannibalizing all of this. To him, it's like meat, right?
Fresh
Mhm.
compost.
He is in heaven. The rest of us are like, no.
It tastes pretty good, man.
Okay, some of us.
Yeah,
are
they have
like,
a specialty drink made just for you, Deeproot. It's called Desert Rose Water,
AKA water.
but with desert roses petals in it. You know.
Oh, fancy water.
So I'm going to follow this
Yeah.
wonderful gentleman while
You hope he's gentle.
So he walks
It's
for
not-
a couple of blocks in silence. Do you say anything to him as he like leads you through the winding back alleys?
no.
Okay, all right. So
But
what's interesting
I
is you
am
see
marking
this.
the walls with chalk to kind of leave.
Oh, okay.
breadcrumbs.
Did you actually have chalk?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you leave like the chalk marks, and he kind of eyes you out the side of his glance, and is like, "I assure you, Mr. Charles, you will not need that, but I will do nothing to stop you."
Yeah, the friend's got to find me somehow.
What's interesting is the deeper you go into these back alleys, the more you find that there are already chalk markings on the walls.
Plenty of them.
Yes. Many of them are like pictures of like scimitars, and there's a rose like climbing up the side of the leg of like what seems to be one of the police guards, the militiamen in town. There's like a picture of a militiaman, and there's like a climbing thorn bush rising up his leg that ends in a rose. And, more imagery like that. I don't suppose you have knowledge local.
No.
Okay. All right. So, you arrive at an unusual back alley area. It actually seems to be kind of like it could have been an open market, but all of the buildings are what you would expect in this typical Assyrian setting, but the whole area is covered with like blankets and sheets and stuff, so that no sunlight reaches it. And so instead of it being an open market, it's just the connection area of like several different roads, and it seems to be a black alley market. So, people are back here selling like poisons and
So it's more of Vinny's area of the city.
now I guess you can hear the cat.
Yes, now I can hear the cat.
I was trying to distract the cat, but now she's here.
It's okay.
Where do we leave off? We're in
she's
the
not in
back
the
alley
shower.
area with all the poison cellars.
Yes, so definitely in Vinny's side of town.
There's also a number of cats.
Well,
Oh God, you smell so horrible, cat. Oh, it's awful.
you're the one that stuck your face into it.
Oh God. Oh, you think the fact that she jumped in a shower yesterday?
Nope. It only makes it worse.
Oh.
That's why she smells terrible. Right?
All right.
Wet cat.
Yeah.
So bad.
All right, so
Yes.
where is the gentleman leading me aside from the black market auction
Right
house
in the
there?
center of the black market back alley area. There's a number of these Kellish-looking gentlemen, and at their head is a completely robed. It's hard to tell whether it's a man or a woman. It's just someone who's completely robed and is wearing like a leper's mask. And the young man with you is like,
Is that
That's
so?
a loud
"Oh,
cat.
loud!"
I don't speak cat. I'm sorry.
It was great timing on the cat's part. Like
It was.
awful cat today.
Sorry, I don't speak that language.
I know you want attention, so I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm not gonna let you go. Okay, where were we? Leper mask.
The cat destroys the tabletop, and we're game over.
Yeah, it's like the Gamers 2, where you put it back together, and then you remove some of the enemy pieces while the GM isn't looking.
Mhm.
You looking up at me, cat? All right. So, the gentleman is like, on behalf of our great leader here, we'd like to offer a business proposition to the leader of the Platinum Reclamation. And he points to the person in the leper mask, and they kind of nod in your direction, but all you see is like their blue eyes under the mask, like blink slowly, and then bow, and then stand back up.
I'll smile and nod my head, showing that I'm listening.
The man says, "We've heard of your reputation, Mr. Charles, and we'd like to..." He gestures to one of his friends who's standing around, and he's like, "Well, you see, we're looking to move some merchandise, and we need a little extra protection. And we've heard that you might not have a problem with the Kellish Brotherhood."
Might not have a problem. Good wording.
So the man that you were speaking with first, the one with the slick black blonde hair, is like, well, we have a specialty job we need completed. We have certain rivals in town who would like to see our roots from Bargetown cut off. We're looking for an adventuring group open to franchising opportunities that's willing to get their hands dirty. You seem like a kind of man who's willing to get his hands dirty.
I am. So,
Says, well, we need a certain list inside the headquarters of a rival. Oh, God!
and there goes the hat.
At least it's not like Rise of the Rune Lord, where the cat jumped from the ground onto my hat and then sat on my hat for 30 seconds.
That would have actually been better.
It was fantastic. I'll send you a GIF sometime.
Or you can just go watch Rise of the Rune Lords.
Yeah, I will send you Rise. Yeah, of course, audience members, you should go watch Rise of the Rune Lords, but I could send you a GIF of it happening from Rise of the Rune Lords.
Oh, but actually watching it happen so much better.
Yeah, just watch through the X amount of hours until
Yeah,
you
it's
get
only
there.
80 hours long.
Hey. Trying to push the videos. Come on.
Yeah, it was my first stream and one of my worst ones, and It was also the last stream of every week, so I was always super tired when I did it. But that's how I learned to do 6 streams a week. That was through getting through Rise of the Rune Lords. Yeah, stream growth. That's what we're talking about. Man, I'm trying to get through this shady deal, and I keep getting interrupted by the cat. So the guy's like, we need a list inside a warehouse of a unaffiliated representational group. I don't suppose you'd be willing to acquire such an item for us.
I may be willing. What sort of compensation are we looking at?
300 gold pieces sound right? And when he says that, the person in the mask in the background, like, does a thumbs up, and he's like, 500 gold pieces.
I'm listening. So, where is this item?
He says, well, we just want to make sure you're prepared to do this. The item is in the headquarters of the Dogs of the Veins. They live right on the edge of the port section of Bargetown. They're staunch Osirian loyalists who believe in the old gods. You know, general garbage about Ra and people we haven't heard from in thousands of years. You know. Obviously, the only god that matters is Sarenrae. But we're willing to allow the new modern gods to enter into the pantheon. But regardless, these guys, they're crazy. They chop people's hands off. And we need to get them out of the city. They're dangerous. And all we're looking to do is move some merchandise, and all they're looking to do is sell Mamiya.
So, sell mummies.
He's like, well, not exactly. Mamiya is made of crushed up mummy particles, but yeah.
Crushed up mummy part.
It's also highly addictive.
Some people.
So around that time, the rest of your party shows up, being led by the intrepid Eshi, who I guess is hiding behind someone else. Probably
Probably
Deproot.
Deeproot, because I don't think Veni would
Yeah.
let me.
Yeah, I
we're-
was like,
we're both
immediately,
hiding
I was
behind
like, who would it
Deproot.
be, Veni or Deproot? Obviously Deproot.
Well, probably it's Deproot, Veni, then Ashy.
Yeah.
The
Well,
fruit
it's
still
probably
got some
the
stalks
thing.
of asparagus he's just munching
Constantly
on.
trying to hide behind the other one, I suspect.
People are just looking at Ash and Veni like, really? What?
Oh man, I just thought that would be the best outro. The best secret stinger for Age of Ultron would be right at the end to have Iron Man be like, I am Iron Man. And then like all you hear is a voice off camera go, I am Groot. Infinity Wars. What's it called? Is that what they're calling it? Infinity Wars now?
Yeah,
Something?
Infinity War, Infinity Crisis.
Yeah, something like that.
It is Infinity War.
Guardians of the Galaxy crossover.
Well, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 does come out before Avengers 3, so
Hard to keep track of that 10-year schedule of movies.
I
that
may
they have.
have a note on my phone with every Marvel movie and its release date up to
3 new Netflix
Infinity War.
series.
It's got an app with
Infinity War Part
flowcharts.
2 comes out May 3rd, 2019.
Flowcharts with all kinds of lines going everywhere.
If this one gets pushed back, then this one gets pushed forward. They shuffled this.
They haven't canceled any of the Avengers or Marvel stuff yet. They've been pretty good at pushing it through. I blame Disney for being so awesome.
Daredevil has actually turned out to be a rather good series.
Daredevil was fantastic. I don't know why people are complaining about the ending. I assume it's because they're dumb and stupid. That's right, Daredevil haters.
I got 3 episodes to go, yo.
I have 10 minutes still to go. I can't seem to find 10 minutes to finish the last freaking 10 minutes.
Find
I don't
10
even know
minutes.
why I stopped with 10
Second
minutes
season.
left in the last episode, but for some reason I did, and that was like a week and a half ago.
On our break, finish it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Finish
you'll
it
have
on the
almost
break.
exactly 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Smooth.
so Veni just kind of walks up and he's
Are
like,
you in peril, Sir Charles?
No peril.
"What's
Job
going on?"
offers.
Oh. Well, that's like the anti-peril.
It is. It's glorious.
Wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest, when I left you with a strange man in an alley and you said, go get our friends.
What kind of job?
Oh, something right up your alley, Vinny. Item retrieval.
We already have that kind of job.
Oh, well, who says we don't need another?
Mm. So these guys are still all in the alley, just like hanging out.
Yeah. I mean, there's a bustling business going on here, and it's not like you don't recognize people. You know, I guess you probably know some other thieves around town, right?
Yeah.
I would
So
assume
you've heard
Vinny
of this
does.
place.
Okay.
This is like the cool back alley place where rogues go to get all of their stuff. And where if the cops show up, they'll probably get killed.
Oh, okay.
You know, this
So
is
I-
like the darkest of the dark.
So I feel pretty safe.
Yeah.
Vinny is right at home.
So, what kind of job?
Like I said, item retrieval.
What item?
Or items, it could be plural.
It could be. Sit down. We'll talk.
There's no place to sit.
Just lean up against the side of a wall, probably.
You're in the. So are you walking away from the meeting that you're in, which is taking place in the very center of this alley?
Oh, it's in the
Sure.
very center
Yeah,
of...
yeah. Like everything's taking place at the edges, and you guys are like alone in the middle of this area with the group of the Kellish.
with a group of Kelishite men.
Yep.
Alright, well then I will fill them in. It is a house on the outskirts of the Wharf District, which I can't think of the name of. Bargetown.
Yep.
And it was a list, correct?
Yep.
Do they happen to know anything more about where it might be located in said house?
Nope. It's not a house. It's a warehouse.
Warehouse house.
Okay. All right. I'll accept that.
I haven't been there. I was just told this building on the outskirts of Bargetown.
It's like Diagon Alley.
Yeah. Or something.
And how much does it pay? 500
Five.
gold, right?
500 gold, split 4 ways for us.
Ugh, not worth our time. And Veni will turn around.
Okay.
Vinny,
Eh,
it might lead to more. Plus, it never hurts to have friends in town.
but I have all the friends I need.
Friends outside of our core little group here.
Sir Charles, well, the money seems respectable. Don't we have to go report in for our next site in the necropolis to excavate?
We do. And that is next on the list. So I will ask for a moment from the group of Chelishite men and talk to the rest of the party.
Okay. All right. Just look back here, guys. Looks his hair back. He's like, of course, Mr. Charles. Take all the time you need.
Thank you. Then I will turn and pull the party off to the side.
We need to leave now.
Is that so, Vinny? Do we need to leave?
So, I don't want to interrupt Vinny here, but I love in the background the 4 of you standing around, And like in the background, there's a guy taking bids on like assassination jobs on
And
a chalkboard.
the paladin's
He's
like,
like, okay, we need someone to take out this government official. I'm willing to pay 500. Someone's like, I'll do it for 480. And someone else like, I'll do it for 350. And Veni, like in the foreground, the camera refocuses. And he's like, we need to leave now.
Next up on the list, a paladin.
yeah. You don't think these people could do this themselves?
I'm sure they could.
So there must be a reason they want us to do it?
Oh, I'm sure. But Vinny, I thought you were a thief. Or should I say, resourceful gentleman.
I am now a reclaimer.
Is it perhaps because we do it cheaper than the rest of them?
It's quite possible.
Then it must be much more valuable than 500.
I love the idea of Veni used to wear a black hat everywhere. And since he joined the Platinum Reclamation, he now only wears white hats.
No,
Yeah.
it's more gray.
It's more platinum. It's like fake.
It's got a
platinum
one
knockoff
molecule
spray paint.
thick layer of platinum on the outside of it.
Oh, and he's wearing his new linen armor too. His little
This new shiny
autoed
lemon.
out armor, yeah. I think it's a bad idea. Plus, Eshe is right. We have previous engagement we must get to, which will be much more lucrative, I think.
Fair enough. And I will take their advice and let them know that we will not take the job at this time.
Okay. All right. The gentleman's just like, I see. Is there anything we can say to make you reconsider, Mr. Charles?
I'll whisper to Charles. I'll be like 1,000.
Possibly.
Perhaps more reasonably, we could double the price.
Shall we go for 1,000 gold?
So he looks back at the person wearing the leopard mask, and they do like a thumbs down gesture. He's like, I apologize. My associate is unwilling to pay that much for your services in this manner.
Up.
That is understandable, but I believe that I may have more lucrative business opportunities elsewhere.
So he kind of like does that head thing right there with his.
Cat again.
This cat is like, what?
Cracking his
I know.
neck.
He's
The
cracking
cat,
his
the
neck,
cat
he's
is
like-
telling us to take the job, is what I'm hearing.
Guess we should take the job then.
It's like, oh, well, gentlemen, if you need to contact us, we'll find you. I hope you enjoy great success in all of your endeavors. Here, cat. Really? Really? Are you kidding me here?
The cat just wants to yell and run
I
away.
drag her back into range so I can pick her up, and she immediately moves just outside of range.
No,
Glory.
you have to get up.
I have a fork now. I'm just gonna poke in her general direction. Nope, she's hitting the fork with her paw. Just fuck it. Wipes over. This cat wants attention so badly. All
She's
right.
like a dog.
Where were we? You're leaving the mysterious alley.
We are.
You come back out in an unknown street, but you eventually find your way back to a main thoroughfare in the midwife.
Well, we better go see about this next assignment.
Yes, we should.
Time is money.
Okay, you're going to the Grand Mausoleum then?
Yes.
Yes.
You're met by a number of stone-faced women in priest robes outside who are like, what is your business here at the Grand Mausoleum?
We are the Platinum Reclamation, and we have finished our exploration of Akentepe's tomb and are here for the next assignment.
So they open up this giant gold leaf encrusted book and are like, yes, of course, the Platinum Reclamation. Your debriefing will be in room 12B on the first floor.
Excellent.
And then the second one hits like a gong, and the enormous outer doors to the Grand Mausoleum open and let you in. And, you know, there's like faint gothic pipe organ music going on in the background. And the doors close slowly before you so the next group can step up and be admitted access. It's like this. It's a very strange attempt to seem really epic and mysterious by them. All of the work in here is all like stonework, but there's these enormous white sheets that are just hanging like one after another in like teardrops from the ceiling, and so it's got this really breezy, airy kind of feeling, despite the dark, mysterious music flowing through the whole cathedral. When you reach the door that you're supposed to be at, there's a smiling gentleman who's quite young, who wears the symbol of the Inquisition of Pharasma on his left collar, and he says, "Ah, gentlemen, excellent. I've been waiting for you for some time. Ah, Miss Esh, you're here as well. Excellent. Sit down, sit down. Take a load off."
Shut the door and sit down.
Sit down, and as I do, I say, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
He's like, "Would you like to take your armor off, perhaps? It seems very warm and heavy, Mr. Veni, Mr. Charles."
I'm quite comfortable.
It breathes well.
"Are you sure?"
I've been wearing it for many moons.
"Very well, then. Let's get started. What can you tell me about, let's see here, the Tomb of Akentepe?"
It was dangerous.
He's like, "So, it was dangerous, I see. As you know, you were sent in to uncover historical information. I assume you kept records and maps, of course."
Of course.
Did any of you actually have your characters keeping a record or a map?
No way.
A
No.
rough sketched map, not exactly detailed.
Okay, all right. You're just giving him this rough sketch map?
Yes.
He's like, yes, I'll have our scribes copy this immediately. He like picks it up kind of like it's a piece of garbage and like dumps it into a folder. "We'll clean that up for you." So, what historical records or documents were you able to acquire?
Oh.
Much about Akentepe and his time as a great war hero. It's chronicled on the walls of his tomb.
He's like, yes, of course. He's taking notes, and he's like, "What exactly did you find out?"
That he was a great war hero.
He's like,
Didn't we find records?
Ash,
Yeah,
do you
you found
still,
tons of records.
Ash,
You
do you
just
still
sold
have
all
the?
of them.
Did
Yeah,
we
you
sell the
found-
books?
You found books.
Let's go to the Google Doc.
We have records still on the list.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we
Yeah.
sold the books.
Did you bring them with you to this meeting?
I didn't. Veni doesn't have them.
My goodness, Cat.
Those would have been helpful.
What? What are you crying about? I'm literally paying attention to you.
I'm staring right at you.
Shh, stop trying to run away. Stop being such a pain in the butt. Let's see here.
Wow.
So, he seems a little disappointed with you so far. He says, perhaps you should bring those records back, or better yet, why don't you just send them by courier over, bonded courier, of course. We'll make copies of them for you and then return them. No
Makes
need
sense.
for you to, return here.
We could we could perhaps hand them over to you permanently for the low price of 250 gold. It would be yours for the
He
keeping.
says, I am authorized to offer up to 100 gold pieces.